Time ago, the U.S. military carried out massive precision strikes on the three key nuclear facilities in the Iranian regime: Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan. Everybody heard those names? That the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated.
June 21. America entered the war. Was this the beginning of just another Middle East war, or the fulfillment of a 2,600-year-old prophecy? To understand this war, one must look beyond the battlefield to the heavens. The prophet Daniel revealed that the conflicts on earth are but a shadow of the battles waged between angelic princes. This is not a war over land. The stated goal of Iran and its proxies is not political, but theological, a world under one law, where the Jewish state and its Christian allies are annihilated, an ancient spiritual enmity. A 4,000-year-old family feud, stretching back to the covenant of Abraham, now poised to engulf the world in a holy war. The stage is being set. The Northern Alliance, once a geopolitical improbability, is no longer theoretical. For centuries, Russia and Persia were rivals. Today, they are strategic partners, bound by shared opposition to the West. Iran provides Russia with the weapons it needs for its war in Ukraine, while Russia, in turn, provides Tehran with advanced military technology and a vital diplomatic shield at the United Nations. But Iran is not Russia's only partner. In a move that alarms the West, Moscow forges a mutual defense pact with North Korea, creating a new nexus of authoritarian power. North Korea becomes a critical arsenal for Russia's war effort, supplying more than half of its artillery shells. This alliance resonates with another chilling prophecy from the Book of Revelation, which speaks of the kings of the East, a colossal military power that will play a decisive role in the final global conflict. But why does America stand so fervently with Israel? The answer is, for millions of American believers and their leader, support for Israel is a biblical command. This is the Abrahamic covenant, a 4,000-year-old promise many believe extends to nations today. To bless Israel is to receive God's favor. For these believers, the rebirth of Israel in 1948 was the supersign that started the prophetic clock. To stand with Israel is to be an active participant in God's end times plan, not merely a spectator. This theological bond is forged in steel. Washington underwrites Israel's security with unparalleled military aid and technological cooperation. As Iran's nuclear program reaches a critical stage, the alliance moves from support to direct action. The United States enters the conflict, fulfilling its perceived covenant duty. Then, an unexpected intervention. After ordering the direct U.S. strikes, President Trump announces a complete and total ceasefire, holding out the deal as validation for his high-stakes gamble. For a moment, the world holds its breath. The 12-day war appears to be over, with Trump declaring that he brought the two sides together, saying peace. But as the guns fall silent, a question hangs over the fragile truce. Can a peace brokered by man truly stop a war driven by prophecy? Is this the peace that allows Israel to lower its guard, creating the very conditions of unwalled villages and a people who live in such confidence? With the world plunged into a holy war, the question echoes in the hearts of millions. Is this the end? Are these the final moments foretold in Scripture? The answer, according to many Bible scholars, is both yes and no. This conflict, as terrible as it is not the full fulfillment of the final prophecies. Jesus described these moments not as the end itself, but as the beginning of birth pains. They are the unmistakable signs that the final act of God's prophetic timeline has begun. Then, it begins. The full invasion Ezekiel foresaw. A multinational army intent on plunder and the annihilation of the Jewish state. Israel, having been regathered in her land, now faces the abyss alone. And then, God intervenes. A great earthquake centered on the invading forces. Flooding rains, hailstones, fire, and brimstone. In the aftermath of God's supernatural deliverance, the world is changed. The invading armies are annihilated, leaving a massive power vacuum on the world stage. Many Bible scholars believe this sets the stage for the next major prophetic event, the rise of a global leader known as the Antichrist. He will emerge offering a false peace to a chaotic world. This leader will confirm a covenant with Israel, beginning a 7-year period known as the tribulation, a time of unprecedented judgment foretold by the prophet Daniel and in the book of Revelation. Bible prophecy is not given to scare us. It is given to prepare us. It is not a roadmap for speculation, but a trumpet call to awaken our hearts. These are signs that point to the imminent return of the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the Prince of Peace.